Hey everyone. I wish I had better news. So yesterday I called the rehab hospital um, that has been recommended to me because of just the situation I'm dealing with. And I called yesterday and it was a very discouraging appointment. It took a lot to get myself to finally call. And just the way they treated it just wasn't very good. And so when I did call yesterday, I was transferred to one individual and then I was transferred to another. And the conversation only lasted 6-7 minutes. So then today, I called the main line again, and because I had some questions because I was asked if I was paralyzed and in a wheelchair. And my answer was no. And when no, I'm not paralyzed, but wheelchair, yes. And I got to thinking, after I hung up, it was my my spine isn't paralyzed, but my spine itself, it's never gonna move again. It's always gonna be, fused top to bottom. And so I called today just to try to get a little bit more information. I was given a different number. Long story short, I got a call back, and that's why I look the way I do. The first person that called me back told me that yes, they did have an order for outpatient therapy. And I was like, oh, okay, great. But then I got called 30 seconds later, and they're like, well, you've called us multiple times. I'm like, no. I called once yesterday. I was transferred to here, then I was transferred to this department. And today I had a question, and so I called, and they transferred me to a nursing assistance line. She called me back. I accidentally missed the call. And I called back, and she's just kind of going back and forth. I'm like, well, regardless, it doesn't change anything. You guys don't have the order for physical therapy. And she just minimizing what I'm dealing with. And all of a sudden it's it was just this questioning, almost this doubt. And it was well, who's your surgeon? And where do you go? Well, why do you go there? Where's your pain management doctor? Who ordered your wheelchair? Who did this? Who did that? And it was just please don't doubt me in my head. I didn't say it, but truly, don't doubt me. I have every documentation possible to show these people. And she says, I would recommend that you call your surgeon. But then she says, we only accept people that come through our program, through our hospital. And we're not accepting anybody until February 2022. February. And this freaking... I feel like my life has just... all because of one incident just changed everything. And... that's almost going to be 2 years out from the time of injury. And all I want is to get better and to move forward and to find out, we only see people that come, from our hospital. And it's your hospital is great as you guys are. Unfortunately, you guys aren't qualified to be, the surgeon and to, be the ones that are going to help me. But I had an update kind of like this, only it was much different demeanor than I am right now. But it just sucks. So any well wishes and prayers that this gets worked out would be greatly appreciated. Hi everyone. It is October 6th. So I have an update from the video, like the first part of the video that you just saw. So I contacted my neurosurgeon the other day and I heard back last night, and they have sent a physical therapy script to a different physical therapist that I found. She deals predominantly only with her spine. The spine is her thing. She looks at like the entire body when treating a patient. According to her bio, it's not just like pretend it was like the shoulder. She's not just looking at the shoulder. She's looking at how like it impacts everything else. So that's really good to know. There's some peace of mind there for me. I'm really hoping that the therapy that she does will improve what I'm dealing with. Walking is still just super hard. It's still with putting weight through my left leg due to pain in my low back and my left SI joint. And I looked back in my journal, and I specifically wrote back in May 2020, when I initially got injured, that it hurts to put weight through my left leg due to pain in my low back and my left SI joint. So I'm hoping that it can be improved upon. From a wheelchair standpoint, it has been a runaround. Every place I have called it has been like an off-the-shelf place. I did find two places. One is called New Motion, and then the other place is called Sunrise Medical. I am going to wait until tomorrow and ask the physical therapist if she knows about either one of them, to see which place might be better. I couldn't really find a ton of reviews, and the reviews with each company, there's good reviews and there's bad reviews, and I just want to go to the right place off the bat. So we'll see about that. And then just thank you for the ongoing financial support that you all have provided. It has drastically impacted my life, especially with the wheelchair, because I to just wheel myself is going to be way too hard on my shoulders, because those have had surgery, incisions here and here on the back, and then this side has had surgery and my shoulder blades, and it just is too much. So right now I'm still just using a regular one, which is better than nothing, and I can't stand still, which is why I keep moving around. But I will hopefully have an update that is more positive soon, and I will let you know how physical therapy is going. And yeah, thank you for every share and for all of your support. Please keep sharing. That would be very much appreciated, and thank you for all your prayers and all of your support. So hope you all have a wonderful day. Good news. Physical therapy begins today, October 7th, 2021. I gave the office a call yesterday, and they had an opening for today at 4:50. So that's good. It's kind of like an interview. I'll be kind of interviewing her, and then she'll be assessing me. But I'm hoping that she'll be the one that I'll be working with for at least the beginning stages of the physical therapy. And yeah, we'll go from there. But on show, today is officially the day that physical therapy starts once again.